Good morning. Welcome to day 3 of classroom setup. You guys are lucky you missed me having to move a bunch of stuff into my classroom, but everything that needs to be here is here. This is something that I was waiting on, and of course I waited for one of the hottest days in July. It is July 13th today. Sorry, if you're new here, hi, my name is Cami. I am a 3rd grade teacher in Illinois. And we are setting up this classroom. So some of the stuff I brought in, let me show you. I brought in my rug for the front. I brought in, if you see that box right there, that's a bookshelf I need to set up. This is all of my library stuff, so I have a rug and a couple of pillows and bean bags. I brought in, sorry, I'm trying not to spin too fast, all of this stuff, which I need to sort and go through. And then the last thing that I hauled in here was my crash pad for the Calm Corner. So the only thing left that I'm gonna need to bring in are things that I print at home and my plants. So sorry, I'm gonna sit down because my arm's getting tired of holding up this camera. There we go. So, like I said, today is Saturday, July 13th, and I really feel like I could get it wrapped up and done enough today. I don't have, sorry, I'm out of breath. Asthma squad, comment if you have asthma. I just really am putting stuff away today. I feel like yesterday I got a lot of the organizing done. It feels more like my room again since the clutter isn't on that window shelf. Some of the things that I did last night, I cut and laminated my homework board, which I'll show you in a second, when I put it up on the whiteboard. I made our AR goal getters board, which if you remember I said is gonna go on this wall closer to the window. And then I laminated the motivational posters, which are gonna go on this blue wall. So I got that done. I didn't laminate them. I cut out names for my front bulletin board. I have a bulletin board like right outside my door. I already have the letters and everything from last year. There is a tip I have learned, by the way. Keep all of your bulletin board stuff if you like it. So I bought packs, oh goodness. I can't remember who they're from, but it was off of Teachers Pay Teachers. And it's a different bulletin board for every month. And usually it includes like some sort of student-made component. So either like a writing prompt or a little arts and crafts type thing. So I kept all of the letters that I cut out, and they live in my art closet. So I have them, it's a first semester box and a second semester box. They are all nice and neat in little Ziploc bags. And so then I don't have to cut out all those letters again. I don't have to print all of it out in color again. So that's really nice. And so that might be something I do today. I don't know, I'm not sure if they've waxed the hallway yet. So I don't want to put stuff up if they haven't waxed out there yet. And I feel like that would be a fun thing to do like right before school. I don't know why, I just feel like it would be. And I want to wait in case I get any more students. That's not very likely in the district that I'm at just because it's a really small school, but who knows, we'll see. Since I brought all of my stuff, I can put away all my social studies, curriculum aids, and I'll kind of show you what all I got. I've been picking stuff up at Goodwill's and stuff like that, and then we get $100 each year to buy stuff for our classroom. So I'll show you what I purchased with that. I'm gonna hang up my twinkly lights, and I think that's about it for the day. I brought my computer, so I might make those library labels that I need to update. I could print them here. Here's the thing, and if you're a type A perfectionist, you know the deal. My home printer prints color very vibrantly. So like those up top were printed at my house. Nobody else can tell a difference except for me. But I think it's with the specific pack that I got, those greens and the blues, they don't print well at my school because my school has different ink than I have at home. And I want the name tags to look a certain way because they stay all year long and the kids look at them every single day. So I'm going to bring cardstock from my classroom, like it's my cardstock, I just keep it here. Take that home to my home printer and print them at home. I also have a better laminator at home. I have like the little Scotch Personal laminator, and that lamination is just super thick and sturdy, and the lamination at school is a little bit more flimsy. It's still pretty good for school lamination, but for name tags, I want them to be really sturdy. So I have a couple things like that that I want to print on cardstock at my house, laminate at my house, bring in. So I'll probably do that tonight. Let's get started. Let's be done rambling. Okay. Hi from this angle. We're over at my small group table. And I thought it would be fun to do a little school haul of the things that I've purchased this year. This is definitely the least that I've ever spent. I'm hoping with every year I spend less and less, but that Target dollar spot, it gets me. It really does. So from Goodwill, a lot of my stuff is from Goodwill, so I'll give myself a break. I got these 2 magazine holders. I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do with them yet, but they're huge, which I love. Like, these are massive. I might put dictionaries in them or some sort of reference book, not sure yet, but I have these. This I did not buy. I got an extra sheet. I already had a sheet. I needed a fitted sheet. I also had to get a flat sheet. Long story. But I use these for painting just to cover the ground, and I needed an extra one. These are reading journals that I actually have had since before my first year teaching because I didn't know what I would be teaching, but they are reading journals, and it's just to help kids document what they read. I don't know if I'm gonna use these, but I didn't want them just sitting up in my attic for a 3rd year, so I brought them to school. Oh goodness, I'm running out of space rapidly. I have quite a few United States map puzzles. I teach states and capitals in basically April and May, and I found that having puzzles is a great center, that I would just give them the pieces from whatever region we were talking about. So if we were talking about the Northeast, they would get all of the Northeast region pieces and put them together. And it's just, social studies is kind of hard to find hands-on stuff, so I thought these were great. Yeah, I'm excited about this. So I am a crafter, and I made a little back-to-school craft for everybody. Let me find mine so I'm not name dropping anybody. Hold on. Okay, so I found these pencils at the Target dollar spot. I added on some vinyl with Cricut and then tied on some cutie little ribbons. So I have a crayon one. Our school colors are blue and white, and a ruler one. And then I made everybody a little welcome back card, and for whatever grade they had, I found stickers. So I'm excited. I get to hand those out soon. I love giving gifts, except when it's time to actually hand somebody a gift, then I get really nervous. So I'm just gonna sneak these into people's classrooms and put them on their desks. Okay, here's my Target haul. Everything else I feel like has been super cheap. This is my Target stuff. First off, I got multiplication flashcards because it's 3rd grade and I didn't have any. I don't know how, but I didn't have any multiplication flashcards, so these were actually a must. I needed these. Ooh, these are my command strips. If you saw, I don't know if I showed you guys, I have a cardboard number 3 that last year I had all my students put their thumbprint on and sign, and I'm going to keep that up for as long as I teach 3rd grade. And so these are to hang it on my wall. I got these little cactus pins. These are so cute. These are from Amazon. And my whole room is plants themed, if you can't tell. So this is my Meet the Teacher Night gift. And one of the things on my to-do list is I'm going to make a little tag on them that says something like, I can't wait to watch you grow, or we're going to grow so much this year. I don't know. Haven't thought all the way through it, but basically each kid's gonna get a pin, and there's, how many? 30 in here, so I might be able to use the rest of the pack next year. All right. Oh, and then I got more stickers because my sticker bin was running low. So those are like the stickers that they buy with like their Miss L bucks. These I'm very excited for. I waited a full year for these to come out. If you have seen on Pinterest the waiting room classroom management strategy, I'm obsessed with it. So basically what you do is if the kids have a question, like, okay, let me set the stage for you. This was a huge problem last year, was that my students would, like, I'm talking like during math when we would have independent work time, they would get a question and just sit there with their hand raised and not move on. Like I could be with another student and all of the other kids would just be sitting there with their hands raised. And then they would get upset if I went to somebody else who hadn't had their hand raised however long. I don't know. It was a whole thing. They're 8. Everything's a big deal. So I got these so that they will sit up on my desk and they will take one, just take the first number that's available. So the first kid will take 1, then 2, then 3. And I'll say, all right, I am now answering number 1's question. And so that way I don't have a line of kids at my desk and they're expected to continue, like to move on, and so they're not just sitting there with wasted time. So that's what these are for. I have more multiplication cards. These are beans for our life cycle unit when we learn how beans grow. This is from Amazon too. I guess I didn't really buy too much at Target. I bought like 2 things, so I'm proud of myself. This is a multiplication table, what are these called? Pop-it. So I thought this would be fun for centers for multiplication that, like it's just a multiplication table, but then all the inside numbers are pop-its. I thought this would be pretty engaging, so I bought it. This is a silicone world map, like it's flexi, for the continents. I don't know why Greenland is its own continent. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't know what Greenland's doing, but I guess that's why it's white. But Antarctica's white too. I don't know. But this is for our first unit with continents. I got a couple of sensory tools to go in our fidget bin. And then, oh, this is fun. Sorry if this part's boring, but I kind of want to go through this to find out all what I have. For our Meet the Teacher Night, I'm going to make a cutie little like photo op. So it's gonna be this blue in the background with the gold stars in front, because our school is like space, like we're the rockets. So it's all space themed and it's really cute. So I got blue, because that's our school color, and then stars. And then I got this number 3 that they can take like a little picture with. So I'm excited about that. I'm gonna message the other teachers in my wing to see if they want to pick up their own number, and then maybe we can talk to the principal about setting this up in the hallway so that everybody can use it. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We'll get there. All right. So that was that bag. Let's see. Oh. This is just stickers and pins and this pointer. This is clay. That bin had the most stuff, don't worry. I got some flare pins. I got rainbow fish. This was a Goodwill find. Got Alma in the Worry Stone, which we are going to read. I got this idea from Miss Call's Little Campers. We're going to read Alma in the Worry Stone and then make worry stones with our clay. So that's our second day of school activity. And then at Goodwill, this was $3. And it's just a huge pack of organizational things like little cups and bins. And I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do with this, but I know I will find a place for it because I always need an extra bin. So I got that, and then I have some black flare pins in there too. So that was that. This I have from my first year teaching as well. It is I'll try to have a good picture. A world map, but with all the animals that live on different continents. My lights turn off if I don't move enough. It's a little busy for me just because it literally has animals like everywhere. But last year, I didn't have any world maps, and the first unit that I teach is continents and oceans. So I wanted to bring in my map. Sorry, let me turn it up. That was really loud. This needs to be scooted back. This is not usually this close. All right. So now I'm going to show you what I bought with my $100 that my school gave me. This wasn't with the $100, but we got our handwriting workbooks. Ooh, party time. This I'm pumped about. And I hadn't seen this stuff in real life. In math, we do measuring and capacity. And so I got this because it was really hard to explain just using like imagery of like, okay, so imagine like a gallon of milk. Now imagine half of that. That's half a gallon, like, I don't know, I just wanted like actual manipulatives for it. So I got this. I don't know why it's broken on the front. That's okay. It'll still work the same.
Who are you talking to?
The secretary walked in and she goes, "Who are you talking to?" Myself. I'm making a video. Luckily for me, the secretary is also my mom, so it wasn't that embarrassing. Okay, I'm gonna show you the last couple of things I got. This is another United States puzzle. This is a floor puzzle though. And then this is a little life cycle kit. We do life cycles and we do an experiment with, oh my gosh, with beans. But these, look at these. They're little manipulatives of like animals and stuff. This is so cool. Wow, I'm glad I bought this. Look. I think that'll be fun. Oh, and it has little cards to explain. So yeah, I think that'll be a good time. Yeah. Okay. So now I need to find homes for these things. Most of it's going to go under my windows or into the drawer. I keep getting caught. Most of the stuff will go under the drawer or into the closet or under the windows, like I said. So let's get started. Hey, It's been like 5 hours. Sorry, this light is intense. Let's see if I can move you a little bit. Oh, that's better. It's been like 5 hours. I'm really bad at recording what I'm doing, which doesn't bode well for a video. Basically, I don't remember what I last showed you, but I did a couple more little things after I finished the time lapse. So when I do this, it looks like I don't have eyebrows. That's wild. I got all of my materials put away. So like all the stuff that I had shown you that was on this red table, I got put into their spots. So let me bring you around. I'm so sorry about the light. It is evening. So all my social studies stuff is down here. This is continents, this is states. And what else did I do? My science stuff is in there. Boop. If you could see that a little bit. Trying to think of what else I've done. Oh, I put out my homework board. So these subjects are magnetic, so I can take them off and replace them. I do spelling, reading, math, and handwriting every week, but science, this will switch between science, social studies, and health. So that's why those are magnetic, so I can switch those out. I feel like I did a lot of stuff, and now I can't see what I did. Oh, I hung up my 3, which is right there. I made my waiting room, which is so cute and I love it. Look at that, that's adorable. So they'll just be able to grab their name off of that and go back to work. I put out all my bean bags. I guess that's all I did. I set out, I'm not gonna get too close on this because it has my school name, but I set out their handwriting books and the back to school packet on it on each of their desks. So they have that. Let's see if I like this angle. I don't. Big surprise. Let's put you here instead. That's fine. I did a lot of printing. So like I said, I wanted to take cardstock home to print some stuff on my home printer, and then I laminated stuff. So I'm going to hang up that stuff now. And that might be it. I just wanted to come up here for a little bit. My family's watching Twister and I'm terrified of tornadoes. So I was like, I'm gonna go up to school for a little bit. I'll see you guys when the movie's over. So I am going to do that. Oh, I remember. I brought my little clips to hang on this big bulletin board. I usually hang Christmas lights around it. And last year I did that using push pins. And when the fire inspector came, he asked me to please not do that. So I'm gonna change that to little command hooks. And then, what was it? Oh, I brought a extension cord because, let me show you this. So I have these lanterns and they are perfectly, oops, don't focus on my hand, perfectly centered. That's where the plug-in is, and that's the electric box. So that prevented me from plugging these in all year long. So I got a tiny extension cord to fill that gap. And this big old boy, this is my, my bookshelf is going to go here. So I can also put this here lamp on that. I'm not gonna make the bookshelf until my dad can come help me or my husband, because I am not good at building things. So yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. So let's time lapse it. I'm so upset. I just spent so much time hanging up my Christmas lights. I should have tested them first, because they don't work. I'm so upset. They worked in May. I don't know what's going on. I hung them up like that with my command strips like I was supposed to, and they won't work. I'm bummed. I'm really upset. It's okay. If I do too many things that don't work out well, I'm gonna get discouraged. So I'm going to do something that I know will be easy. I have some name stuff that I need to do, so obviously you can't watch that, sorry. But that'll be easy and it'll give me a quick little win. So I'm gonna do that real quick. Hey, I never filmed again. So, yeah, sorry about that. Basically, I put out all the name tags, and then I realized I needed a hole punch, and I couldn't find a good hole punch. So that was a whole emotional roller coaster. But that'll be the end of my day 3, and I'll see you guys again for day 4. Thanks for watching.